Hello and welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Weekly Rate Update. I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you an update for the week of February 13th, 2012. Okay, well, in the news, we've seen, first of all, mortgage rates have gotten worse. They've bounced off historic lows. The bond market was selling off last week, so mortgage rates were worse last week than they saw. So if you're getting mortgage rate quotes, remember they're always at least a week old, so they may be worse than what you were quoted. Now, in the news, we had Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke was back on Capitol Hill giving his stance on the economy, and he basically said they're going to keep interest rates low now throughout 2014. And the reason why is because they expect high unemployment to continue weighing on the housing market. But the jobless claims did come in at 358,000, lower than the 370,000 expected, so that is good news. So the economy may be improving, but slowly, very slowly. In the news, the big news is there was a legal agreement reached between the 5 large banks. They settled the alleged foreclosure abuses. It was a $25 billion, win for the government against the banks. So $1.5 billion is going to go towards cash payments to borrowers who were foreclosed on between September 2008 and December 2011. The biggest part of the settlement will go to helping thousands of homeowners who are presently current on their loans but owe more than their homes are worth. It's going to take some time for details to come out. I've already been getting calls on this. They just reached the settlement, so it could take 6 months to a year before any meaningful program comes out of this money that's been set aside for the help underwater homeowners. There still is some programs available for you. The new HARP program just came out. So if you have a loan that's backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, they removed the loan-to-value restrictions on those, and that is coming into play in March. Okay, so look for that. And then there's also, if you have an FHA loan, you can still refinance that with no appraisal, so there's no loan-to-value restriction. So there is some programs still available for that. Hopefully this one will be even better. Now, Greece is still in the headlines, which the austerity measures they've come up with, they had to be worse than they thought, and now they're asking Greece to make it a law, not just a verbal agreement, because they want to make sure when the new, there's elections in April, so when the new administration comes in, they want to make sure they're going to honor those. So Greece is not real happy about that, so they're burning buildings and stuff like that in Greece. That could be negative information. It helps home loan rates stay low. But the stock market is off to an amazing start, and it looks like it may continue. So as we know, a good stock market is bad for mortgage bonds. So that could be a factor that weighs against rates staying low. What that means for you is now is the best time ever to purchase a new home or refinance your existing mortgage. Rates are unbelievably low. Now, if we take a look at the bond market, if you remember, if we look at the chart, home loan rates were at all-time historic lows, but now they've been selling off, so that's why rates have been getting worse. So the trend looks like it is to continue lower, so now's the best time to lock your rate in if you are planning to refinance your purchase in the next 60 days. Okay, another big thing in the news is there is 12 tax breaks that might be going away if Congress doesn't extend them. Write-off of state sales tax, that is going away. Teacher supplies deductions, that's going away again unless they change it because they all expire. Let's see, tuition and fees deductions, taxpayers up to certain income limits who can't claim the award of advantageous American Homeowner Life Opportunity Tax. They can still deduct up to $4,000 for tuition, of course, if Congress reinstates it. So that could possibly be going away. Mortgage insurance premium deductions. Homeowners who don't exceed the deduction who pay mortgage insurance policies issued after 2006, again, they have to reinstate that. If they don't, you cannot deduct mortgage insurance. And then the alternative minimum tax patch, that expires, so Congress needs to pass a law to fix that, or a lot of people are going to be paying a lot more taxes because they'll fall under the alternative minimum tax thing. So that is some tax news. Now, in the local news, there is a free first-time homebuyer seminar. That is on this Saturday coming up, February 18th. And Newark at the Newark Christiana Hilton Hotel. 2 sessions, 10 a.m. to noon or 1 p.m. to 3. You can register by calling the office, 302-703-0727, or you can register online, www.delawarehomebuyerSeminar.com. If you need help qualifying or getting pre-approved for a mortgage, give me a call, 302-703-0727, or you can apply online at PRMIDelaware.com. I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, and I'll see you next week.